So welcome everybody to our webinar. My name is Edward Shin and I am the CEO of Quality Reviews. And it is my pleasure today to welcome Kate Newbold of Beacon Health System based in South Bend, Indiana. Kate is Senior Project Leader at Beacon Health System, and she is going to share Beacon's experience with real-time patient feedback and how they've integrated it into the health systems in terms of operations and improvement. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Kate. And just to let you guys know, as you guys trickle in, please feel free to type where you're tuning in from in the chat box. For those of you who's just tuning in now, you can also ask questions in the Q&A box. No need to wait for Kate to finish. And just to note, this is our first ongoing webinar series. The next one will be on June 5th, but I will let you guys know at the end. So without further ado, here is Kate Newbold.
Thank you, Ed. Excuse me. I really appreciate the time to talk with all of you today. And thank you too to Jill and Michael for setting this up. And welcome to everyone from across the country. It's so wonderful to have you all here. And I'm really looking forward to your questions. So please do not hesitate to ask some questions in the chat area. I'm here today to talk to you about how we've developed and standardized our customer service culture at Beacon and how we've used real-time feedback in our text-based survey tool in our partnership with Quality Reviews to do so. So there's really four main objectives that we have today. Once I get my computer waking up here. The first is to discuss how we've elevated customer experience to a strategic level and really how we decided to go in the direction of customer experience as opposed to patient experience. The second is how Beacon has shifted our approach to customer surveys in partnership with Quality Reviews to better align with the strategic values that we've developed. Third, how we've developed our standards and expectations around customer service, and how these customer surveys then hold us accountable to these standards. We can develop standards and expectations all day long, but if we're not held accountable to them, they really don't mean a whole lot. And we've really relied on the feedback we get and the learning that we've developed through our customer surveys to hold us accountable to these standards. And finally, how we've organized and staffed, not only for the survey deployment process, but also for the new standards that we've created. So we'll talk a little bit about that today. And all of this conversation really developed a number of years ago when the entity known as Beacon Health System formed. We had two hospital systems in northern Indiana that joined to become Beacon Health System in 2012. And when that developed, the first few years were really focused on ops and developing our mission, vision, values, which you can see